Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower weekly reading going from the 15th to the 21st of April. Yeah, hope you're doing well. There's been an uptick in the solar activity, which we saw on Cymatic TV. It should have brought up the vibrations generally around you. And this could all be to do with that sort of like spiritual awakening, which we saw on the monthly reading, the collective, and possibly on your individual monthly reading. But you seem to have been on fire recently. It's going to be beautiful to see what's happening in this week. Here's the overall energies. Karmic message for your relationship side, karmic message for your financial side, influence from the past self, future self, past self, future self, and general outcome. Okay, that's on your relationship side and on your financial side. Okay, so I hope you have a lovely reading. Welcome, welcome to the Astroflower. Queen of Swords. Is it? No, it's a king. Sorry, yeah, of course it is. It's looking straight down the barrel of the gun. That's what the King of Swords does, and that's what his judgment's all about. He's so convinced. He knows the truth within him, and that's what his wisdom is, because he can see far. And I think what happened for you last week is made you, you should be able to see the overall energy is like, it's literally getting rid of all the mists, so you can just see that pathway as it meanders its way down to down the valleys, and it's very easy for you to follow that path. It's absolutely beautiful, but it comes through your own individual judgment. On your karmic message on your relationship side, you get the Two of Pentacles. Yes, seeing what works is also revealing there is a choice here. There is a choice for you to, and it's on a very physical level. And it's how you engage in physically within the world around you, I think, within the relationships. On those 3, or was it 4 aces last week's reading, now you're starting to see what's working. After that hectic week last week, maybe, in regards to your emotions and your relationships, now you're starting to see that pathway. Now you're starting to see the choices. And it is your karmic message to choose and walk away from. This is an open door for you now to walk away from the complications of the past, and the universe is showing you this. It's almost as if you try and go back on yourself, it's like the universe is opening the door, kind of going, see all that rubbish, you want to go back to that? Okay, in that case, keep going on, sort of scenario. I think the universe is being a very kind and generous spirit with you, like grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. Grandma's hands. It's like that. That's what's playing for you. It's a really guiding hand from the universe. From your past self, you get the devil. A lot of detail. A lot of things came up possibly last week that sort of kind of went, you got this possibility, that possibility. What do you want? And if you want it, you've got to go after it. And I think that's what it brought you to, a stage where you had a heightened attention to detail. And that heightened attention to detail is now helping you to see how things work, what work and what doesn't work within your life. But that's in the past, and that choice and everything like that. I think it's a no-brainer choice. I think the choice is being made evident to you more than anything else. And in your future self, you get the King of Cups, King of Swords, and the King of Cups. Wisdom and plain sailing. In your future self, because you're choosing, or you should choose what works for you in regards to relationships and emotions and connections with people around you. If you choose to, what works for you, it's gonna put you in a place where you almost feel like, I always want to feel like you're in heaven. Do you know what I mean? It's like everything tastes so nice. The wind's absolutely. I'm in heaven at the moment, to be honest, in the way of I'm getting beautiful sunshine. It's not too hot. It's got a nice gentle breeze. Absolutely lovely. And I think this is what's playing through for you in your life, in that the Knight of Cups. This is your knight in shining armor, and I think you've it could be you being the knight in shining armor. Actually, as I said last week, you needed a fight for it in a way, and I didn't mean physically, you know, knock people out and stuff like that, or you know, belittle people or whatever, that sort of thing. It's like just fighting for it by being the best version of yourself. And now because you're choosing what works, what comes out of this is a real offering of love, a real unison thing of love, and it's on a very physical and spiritual level, and it's helping you to reveal a lot of things in life and how things work. On your financial side, you get the Five of Wands. Because I was so bowled over by your relationship side last week, I can't. I'm trying to remember what happened on the financial side. But whatever it is, okay, it's on your karmic path here. This is a learning curve. Okay, this person here is you. Oh, hang on a second. This person here is you. They've extracted that wand from those other wands there. They've taken themselves out of the fight. A little bit like what's being offered on there, because you've got 2 5s here that's coming in at the bases now. And this is a transition card. And it's on your karmic message here to sort of leave that conflictual 4 of Wands behind you. So that's a conflictual dimension, and moving into a dimension that you're going after what you want. Because you're taking your wand and you're saying, do you know what? I'm going to enjoy myself and I'm going to follow this wand down that road there. It's going to bring in a lot of passion and a lot of pleasure. I'm going to really enjoy myself. And I think this is on your karmic path to realize the best example of yourself and how it fits into the world that is around you. Look at that, the Queen of Wands. That really works well with the King of Swords. She's got this attention to when you're in and doing something, you become really passionate about that thing, and you don't get deviated, too much. And life becomes magical as well. And I think the universe is trying to bring that into your life. It's once you start taking those steps away from that conflictual world, and it could be an internal conflict as well, sort of saying, I could take this job here, but then, I'd have to do this, or I'd have to leave these people, I'd have to, and, just kind of saying, but hang on a second, it would make me incredibly happy. And, it'd be, it's by the beach, and that'd be give all my friends a place to come and visit, and, and I can obviously go back and visit them, and, it's just being the best example of yourself. I think this is what you're learning here. Absolutely beautiful. Queen of Pentacles. You're really getting in alignment with yourself here, Pisces. On this side, you've got the King of Cups and the King of Swords there, with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. It's a really good mix, because the Queen of Pentacles going with the King of Cups and going through that central point there, where you have this fire, this passion that comes in from this side here, and you have this sort of water that comes in from Aquarius on this side here. Can be sometimes a little bit of a mix match between you, emotions of how life presents you with lots of choices. But now you've got that clarity that is within you. And before that, then you get the Capricorn, which comes into you here. So you're starting to get that water in as well, which actually sort of appeases that passion. And on this side here, you get, what would it be? Gemini, isn't it? Gemini, you get a bit of fire. So it's a bit of a mixed match here. And so you're playing between your passions and your emotions constantly within you. And it seems like you've found the right measure. Warm waters. There's nothing like warm waters, soothing warm waters. And this is where I think you're getting everything in your life, both on your relationship side as much as on your financial side, into alignment with one another. And she knows about her security, her future. Just needs to put one step in front of the other. In your future self you get the Hangman, seeing things in a different way, seeing your connection with everything that is around you in a completely different way, seeing the past for what it is, being the best example of yourself, opening those doors and those future sort of like security or promotions or job, just opening them up so you can actually step into what you want to be doing. Exactly what you want to be doing, what you should be doing. This is a call here. This is it. On this karmic message here, this is really coming absolutely clear now. Stop messing about, Pisces. You know, in business, sometimes it's a bit ruthless. We all know that. You know, but as long as you don't physically or morally go around just to try and hurt someone, and rather, you know, it's like when I do, you know, I used to do business and stuff like that. I had a, you know, import export business in organic produce and stuff like that. And I used to concentrate on what I was doing and doing the best job I could. Therefore, I didn't have to concentrate on what my competitors were doing. Occasionally, I'd lift my head up and kind of go, "Oh, my competitors are selling that. Oh, that'd be interesting." Yeah, that as much as that, and they'll be looking at me and sort of saying, "Oh, look, Tom's selling that. Oh, okay, that'd be interesting. We'll sell that." I know that. They know that. But being the best example of myself made loads of opportunities. And this is where you're coming into this calling, into this alignment with yourself. Absolutely blinded, Pisces. Absolutely blinded. Let's go on with the Light Seers card. Let's see what the clarification is with this. Get the Five of Wands again. This is your wisdom is going to take you out of that. And your wisdom is going to take out that inner conflict, because the overall energy is making it blatantly clear what's working on your relationship side. It works so beautifully for both sides. Being the best example of yourself, following that path, following that wisdom that is within you, is going to make life so much more fulfilling, because you're not going to waste your time kind of going, and what if, what if, what if? You're kind of going to go, I want to do that. Yeah. You know, it's what your karma is bringing in, the obvious choices or the obviously steps that you need to take to get to that star card. And I think that star there is that what comes out of it. Absolutely brilliant. It's really good in alignment with yourself. That's what the Hierophant is about. It's like the priest. It's the spiritual knowing, the spiritual practices, you know, emotional practices. If you're looking at relationship sides here, it's the way in which you conduct yourself within the relationship, how you engage in the relationship, the things that you need to do in order to get the best out of it. Take yourself away. This is what I'm saying. The universe is sort of saying, do you really want to go down that pathway? Judgment. You've got judgment twice now. On your financial side, now on your relationship side. There is a real convergence of both sides here for you this week. This is absolutely beautiful. You know, and I think that's just sort of like the universe sort of saying, you don't want to go back to there. You want to go forward. You want to go forward. Choose, live, do it. The Devil card, this is where the Devil can really help you. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone who's very toxic. It could well be someone who's toxic, and you've actually realized, this is to do with your past, realize that actually I need to be following that cup there within me, the obvious choice of what I should be doing. That's what the Seven of Cups is. It's the evident path. You've got plenty of choices in front of you. You look at them all and you kind of go, oh, well, it's obvious I should be going after that person there. Dave, how you doing? Or Joan, how you doing? Sort of thing. Absolutely brilliant for you, really, Pisces. King of Cups. This choice, I think you chose to fight for it last week. You know, fight for your joy, your happiness, your alignment with other people. And that's that decision that's come through the past. And it's sort of saying, because you made those difficult decisions, or you've been making those difficult decisions, or you're making those decisions because of you're seeing what's working, there is decisions about you at the moment. And life is not made up in one day. Life is made up over a longer period of time. There's longer rhythms in life. We go into that in the Astroflower about the rhythms of life. There's 6 primary rhythms to the human, and then there's 4 collection of primary rhythms after that, which tend to get longer. They're anything between 9 months and 96 years rhythms. But, you know, once you start following these rhythms, you're going to realize that there are moments when you're going to have to make choices. But what it's saying here is because you confronted those choices and you made them to go after your happiness, that is the result you're getting. And it's trying to sort of say to you more than anything else, you should recognize the good quality work that you've done in order to get to where you are. With the Knight of Cups, you get the Page of Wands. This offering is going to make you bubble and squeal. It's going to make you go, yes! And it could be you offering and it being accepted or whatever, but it's allowing you to explore your passions. And that's when that is really going to come into play. That's when you're going to start realizing the steps you need to make in order to explore your passions with another person, or even just with yourself, of course. But, you know, I got a funny feeling it is with another person, and it could be your existing partner as much as a new partner. You know, there's nothing to sort of say either way there. But it's whatever you engage in. It could be just a friend, you know, but whatever it is, it's allowing you to explore your passions and being very vibrant. With the, yeah, that's what I'm saying here. You're that person there, take the wand out, yeah, take that wand out, yeah, and take hold of grab the Wheel of Fortune by both hands. That's what your karmic message is sort of saying here to you. Move on to your judgment. You know, walk away from the past. Allow your multitudes of passions to be your guiding star. It's going to take you to calmer waters, taking you away from that conflictual sort of area in life. Financially, it could be like a company that you're working with, that people were not very, you know, you didn't get on well with them. They didn't suit you or whatever, you know, or the business was in an area in town that wasn't very nice, you know, so you're moving that business to a much nicer area, and that's going to change your fortunes, you know. And I think you've been having success because you work hard. That's what you do. And knowing how to make your success can sometimes imprison you, because then you can end up getting into a bit of a routine here. But I think this routine has been developing in order to create this scenario here. So through the continual stuff, you're actually taking yourself to much calmer shores, and knowing the results, you're getting in the results, and knowing that you're getting in the results. And now it's a case of kind of saying, can I take it to the next level? Yes, you can. Can I dig it? Yes, you can. Can I hit it? Yes, you can. You know, you can, Scorpio. Take it completely to the next level. 5 of Swords again. Look at that. It's going right through there as well from the universe, from in your relationship side. And I think basically what you're actually, because things are streamlining in together, what I think is here is you're actually starting to look at your financial world, the business, the jobs, and everything that you do around you in a way that what's happening in your relationship side. And you're kind of going, do you know what? I'd like these aspects to exist in my workspace as well. The fun, the engagement with other people, the exploration, the creativity, all of those sort of things. And I think this is what you're bringing into your life. It's certainly making you a lot smarter. This is beautiful outcome with the Judgment card of the 7 of Swords. By the end of this week here, it's gonna be a no-brainer. You're gonna know what you should be doing, and it certainly means you're gonna have to walk away from something in order to engage in something that's far more fulfilling for you. It's almost like a lifetime goal in a way, you know, for some of you. But for others of you, it may be a realization that this is what I'm being called to do. This has now become my lifetime goal. Absolutely beautiful, Pisces. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do appreciate your support for this channel. You know, we've got that stuff on Cymatic TV, our sister channel, which is all about energy. You'll find it linked in the description below or around my head at the end of this reading. I'll either see you there or I'll see you here, whichever way it is. It'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.